In June 2025, America's skyline and infrastructure are in the midst of a transformation unlike anything seen before. From coast to coast, massive megaprojects are disrupting urban life, energizing economies, and redefining what's possible in construction. This isn't hype, it's history in the making. Today, we'll step inside the biggest developments currently under construction, showcasing the ambition, complexity, and transformative impact of these engineering wonders. In Austin's Rainey Street district, the Waterline Tower has rapidly ascended skyward since vertical construction began in December 2022. As of early May 2025, crews were finishing the 68th of 74 stories, cementing the Supertall's status as Austin's new skyline anchor, Statesman. A dramatic concrete pour in June marked the final full floor, a milestone achieved with surgical precision. Over 5,000 embedded sleeves installed at 99% accuracy using advanced survey tech. 3 tower cranes and a custom-built hoist system are hoisting materials up the structure while concrete core and cladding continue to take shape. According to DPR construction project executives, the office portion is completely enclosed and crews are actively landscaping a 14th floor terrace with sweeping creek views. Despite its soaring frame, the waterline is far from finished. Upcoming phases include installing insulated, dual-glazed facade, assembling 22 passenger elevators plus service elevators designed for emergency and efficiency, and completing the chilled water district cooling connection. Inside, fit-outs will begin. The 251-room One Hotel will occupy floors 3 through 15, complete with a 16th floor rooftop pool and ballroom on the 14th. Above, 351 luxury apartments and 700,000 square feet of Class AA offices await final finishes. Moving on to the second mega project, as of July 2025, the North Tower of 400 Lakeshore in Chicago's Streeterville has surged past its midpoint, with concrete for the 35th floor recently poured and the glass curtain wall climbing to about the 17th level. Together, skyscraper construction crews, led by Related Midwest with LR Contracting and BOA, have transformed the long vacant Spire site into a fully active development zone, with expanded below-grade parking, ongoing tower crane jumps, and elevator shafts being permitted and installed up to the 46th floor. The North Tower, slated to rise 72 stories to a total height of 875 feet, is still on course for a 2027 opening, with core and shell work well underway as fit-outs for nearly 635 residential units begin to take shape. The second phase, construction of the 765-foot, 64-story South Tower, has already entered pre-construction planning and will follow once the North Tower is completed. Concurrently, the project team is activating the long-awaited DuSable Park along the lakefront. With environmental remediation finalized and landscape installation initiated, the 3.3-acre public waterfront park is expected to open in parallel with the North Tower in 2027, restoring connectivity between the city and the Chicago River via the extended Riverwalk switching to infrastructure. The Brightline West high-speed rail is charging ahead between Las Vegas and Southern California. Construction has now moved well beyond planning. By June 2025, crews are deeply engaged in heavy earthworks along the Interstate 15 corridor between Las Vegas and Southern California. Geotechnical crews have been busy with soil borings, utility potholing, and subsurface surveys at numerous sites. Pavement cores and infiltration tests have snagged freeway shoulders near Palmdale, Nipton Road, and the Wild Wash Bridge, with both daytime and nighttime operations to minimize traffic disruptions. In parallel, heavy construction activities are gearing up. Guidance from construction trade media notes the project has entered its final preparatory phase and is poised to deliver dedicated railbed with station site grading in Victor Valley and Rancho Cucamonga readying for track laying. The Las Vegas station, spanning 33 acres next to the Strip and incorporating retail, parking, and transport interchanges, commenced its build in April 2024 and is now advancing through foundation work in anticipation of opening alongside the line in 2028. Yet much remains before Brightline West's bullet train race begins. Track alignment, ballast setting, and electrification infrastructure will follow the heavy civil groundwork. Stations across Victor Valley, Rancho Cucamonga, and Apple Valley will require platforms, passenger facilities, and accessibility features before final commissioning. Rolling stock supply is confirmed. Siemens American Pioneer 220 sets, capable of up to 200 miles per hour, are on order, designed to operate at average speeds of 130 miles per hour along the 218-mile line. With field investigations nearing completion and high-speed design milestones achieved, Brightline West remains on pacing for a 2028 launch, on track to be America's first true high-speed rail bond between Southern California and Las Vegas. In Pittsburgh, the transformation of the landmark Phipps terminal is taking shape dramatically. The $1.57 billion landside terminal project has moved beyond structural framing and enclosure. As of mid-2025, the building shell stands complete, and contractors are fully engaged in interior fit-out. High-efficiency HVAC systems are being installed alongside energy-saving LED lighting and smart controls that aim to reduce terminal greenhouse gas emissions by 20% by 2028. The new layout centralizes all airline operations, ticketing, baggage, and passenger processing, streamlining workflows and passenger movement. Biophilic design features including indoor gardens and natural materials are being integrated into the public spaces, creating a more welcoming, sustainable environment. According to Allegheny County Airport Authority updates, finishing touches to the new concourse, concessions, and flight operations areas are on schedule for late 2026, while commissioning of security and baggage systems is slated for early 2027. Officially broken ground in December 2024, the project is now at 60% design completion, as revealed in June 2025 renderings. While vertical construction is penciled in for late 2025, enabling work is already well underway. Fencing, concrete removal, and utility relocation are in progress, with much of the old apron being recycled for new foundations. The two-level, 16-gate terminal will feature spacious security check zones, dual airline lounges with panoramic airfield views, and an expansive mezzanine overlooking bayside operations. The design-build team of Hensel Phelps, HNTB, and Gensler is refining sustainability and passenger experience features, with detailed site precast and apron construction starting in late 2025. With its forecast to open by 2028, Airside D will elevate Tampa's capacity to 35 million passengers annually, ushering in a modern era of international travel for the region. In Fort Monmouth, New Jersey, Netflix has officially broken ground on a sprawling $1 billion production campus that will transform the abandoned Army base into a premier East Coast media hub. Covering roughly 292 acres across Eatontown and Oceanport, the phased development will eventually bring 12 cutting-edge sound stages, production offices, retail spaces, a helipad, hotel, water tank filming facilities, and dedicated community amenities, all totaling nearly 500,000 square feet of built space. The first 4 sound stages are already in motion within the McAfee zone, supported by $387 million in New Jersey tax incentives. Demolition work began in mid-2025 and is expected to stretch over 13 months, followed by vertical construction. Netflix projects 3,500 construction jobs during the initial build and around 1,400 permanent positions after opening, with full operations anticipated by 2028. This facility marks a strategic expansion for Netflix, strengthening the East Coast's role in film production and breathing new life into local economies long feeling the fort's absence. Meanwhile, in California's Central Valley, the high-speed rail continues to take concrete shape. As of June 2025, the system saw two major milestones: the completion of the Whitley Avenue underpass in Kings County and the Avenue 56 grade separation in Tulare County, each crucial for local traffic flow and flood resilience. But the real heavy lifting continues with elevated viaducts like the Tool River pedestrian and pergola structure and bridge systems over routes like SR 43, Ken Avenue, and the Kings River, all progressing with embankments, pier columns, and girder placement. With over 60 miles of guideway already built or under construction and more than 50 of 93 total structures either finished or underway between Merced and Bakersfield, the Central Valley segment is steadily knitting together communities in preparation for a modern electrified rail grid. While high-speed service is still years away, these underpasses and viaduct systems are the essential backbone for California's ambitious vision of clean, fast, safe passenger rail. From soaring super talls to hyperspeed rails, sprawling studios to next-gen energy facilities, America's mid-2025 megaprojects tell a story of ambition, innovation, and renewal. Each one not only reshapes skylines, but powers economies, connects communities, and accelerates a carbon-smart future. As these projects unfold, they redefine the American landscape and set the stage for the next chapter in infrastructure and design excellence. If you're fascinated by these transformative projects and want to stay inside the build, hit subscribe button, because what we'd be talking about next would just be as mega as these projects.